We could
Jane Mitchell, Jane Unchained. I am so excited to go to one of my heroes, Kathy Stevens, who is the head goat over at Catskill Animal Sanctuary. She's got an incredible new program. While you exercise during quarantine, you could save animals' lives. Tell us all about it, Kathy.
Back at you with the hero stuff, Jane. So, goat games, everybody's world is upside down. Everybody's world is off its axis. So, like every sanctuary around the country, and I'm so grateful to you for how you've been giving voice to sanctuaries lately. We lost 4 major income streams overnight, as did other sanctuaries. We're not doing tours. Our bed and breakfast is shut. So the world feels so profoundly heavy that we knew we had to raise money, but B, didn't want to go out with a heavy voice of sadness and desperation. We wanted to do something fun. We wanted to do something seasonal. The Olympics were canceled, so we thought, let's do the goat games. My nephew, and I hope he's watching, came up with the name Goat Games, and we decided to do our own version of the Olympics. So that's what we're doing. Oh my goodness. And 4 of our little goats are literally bounding down the hill. I bet they'll be over for a visit before.
Oh, how wonderful. We are talking to Kathy Stevens of the Catskill Animal Sanctuary. She has started the Goat Games. I'm going to take part because I do want to exercise. I do walk with my dogs, but I want to show you guys the Goat Games so you understand how much fun this is. Every single person who loves animals and who exercises can use their exercise to save animals' lives. Check this out.
Out here with the goats.
What a great video. First of all, who's that lovely lady that is right next to you? Who is right next to you?
Oh, this is beautiful, Michael.
Oh,
Michael, of course, being one of our morbidly overweight industry turkeys, just took a bath in one of the water troughs. Oh, Lordy, the baby goats are here. Let the mayhem begin.
Oh, let me put down the banner for a second so we can see these beauties. Yes, let's see. Can you bring one over? There's one right there. Look at those. The Goat Games. We're looking at animals live, who are alive, who are living the way animals should live on Catskill Animal Sanctuary. We need to support them during this time. This is absolutely crucial. What a beautiful place you have. I can't wait to go visit in person, but of course we can't do that right now. So the next best thing is to support the Goat Games. All you need to do is text Goat Games to 71777. Tell us about that, Kathy.
So we're just trying to make it super easy for people, and we've even let the non-athletes into the picture. So there is a biking team, a running team, a walking team, and a swimming team. But there's also a team for the couch potatoes, or the yoga people, or the vegan knitter people. Anybody who wants to support the animals can find an activity they love. Hello, Michael. I love you, bird.
Oh, let's see that baby. Hold on. Oh, let's see. Let's see. There, Michael. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. And this Michael is a factory farm turkey who was rescued from the horrors of factory farms. I urge everyone this Thanksgiving, feed a turkey some pumpkin pie. Don't kill a turkey to celebrate Thanksgiving, and to give thanks by killing doesn't make any sense. The reason I have my little Foxy up here is that every night, she's an old lady, but she's still very, very, very active. But I put her in a little bassinet because she can't walk too far, and we walk about 1.5 miles. So
I love that.
how can we participate in goat games? I have 4 dogs, but this one walks in the bassinet. The others jump in along the way. How can we participate in goat games?
So you can sign up. If you can go to the website and find out all about it and access the Goat Games page through going to the website, which is casanctuary.org, or you can text Goat Games to form your own team.
What a team. So
if you, for example, wanted to raise money by saying to your supporters, I am going to join Team Violet, which is the walking team. Never mind the woman in the background, folks.
That's hysterical.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yay, yay. Oh, how beautiful.
Mayhem.
Okay, wow. They're in the goat games. They're doing the goat games right now.
They're always doing the goat games. You haven't been here in person. So, but you may know, because we have probably talked about this, that we have a lot of free range animals, and you just met.
Oh God, yes, of course.
And goats, we were talking earlier, baby goats are just like 2-year-olds. They are into everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to hold on to this computer and hope we can manage the duration of this conversation. But anyway, you could form your own team, or join Violet's team and raise money from your friends, family, followers who could support you could say, I'm going to raise $1,000, and anybody who wants to support could support you, as opposed to joining on their own to bike. So there are a couple ways for people to get involved to bike.
I absolutely love this, and I'm going to do it immediately because
Yay, Jane Velez Mitchell.
Yeah, we're gonna walk, right, Foxy? Let's see. Foxy, are you ready? You get to ride, but I have to walk. You have a little
Foxy
riding. This is Foxy from Fresno, rescue dodging traffic in Fresno. Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, yes.
You had her?
Oh, I've had her for about 15 years now, maybe 14. But the thing is that this is encouraging people to exercise as well. So it's a win-win-win. This is a great idea. So I understand you've raised some money already. Can you tell us about that?
We've raised, I think at last check, we've raised about $14,000. Our goal is to raise 1 year's worth of grain, which is about $46,000. That's how much it costs just to provide grain for the animals. So that's our goal. We are roughly a third of the way there. So we're super excited that you're coming and allowing us this great reach to your audience at this really opportune time to get us to that goal.
Well, you know what? So many of the sanctuaries are hurting right now because they rely on visitors and they rely on people. Most of them have like a little bed and breakfast, like you have that gorgeous bed and breakfast.
Yep.
And so a lot of that funding that would come in, also you have events. Like almost every sanctuary holds a fundraiser at their location, which is
their location. A lot of us have events in the city. So yeah, 4 major income streams dried up for us and for other sanctuaries around the country. And I don't know if anybody else is talking about this, but another thing that's happening to a lesser extent, but it's still real, is that some of our foundation giving is drying up because people are feeling the pinch of this economy shutting down. So it's having an impact. It's having a tremendous impact. And what we say, Jane, is that everything here has changed except the needs of all these animals who have to be fed and loved and cared for.
And you have another program that's really fantastic that I'd like to show right here. And this one, tell us about this. This is apparently your cows are going live and doing some shows.
That is Amos. Cows are hilariously curious animals. So that's Amos checking out the equipment. But our new virtual tours program is called CAS Live. We actually piloted it with school kids back in the winter. And then, as you know, because you've talked with them, the folks at Sweet Farm had the brilliant idea of doing the goat to meeting virtual tours, which took off like mad. Good Morning America. I mean, the publicity was amazing. It was so successful that they reached out to 30 additional sanctuaries, maybe even more ultimately, to participate just to accommodate the demand. So we had already had CAS Live in operation, and now what we are doing is continuing it twice a week, regularly scheduled twice a week. But then in addition to that, and those drop-ins are free. People can tune in right from Facebook, our Facebook page, or if people want a customized CAS experience, those are fee-based experiences. So if you want to celebrate your child's birthday, or if you want to invite us to a staff meeting, anything like that, then we customize that experience. So that's another way that we are pivoting.
You're also doing cooking, vegan cooking on Instagram. Tell us briefly about that.
Yep. Our Compassionate Quick Cuisine program is, I believe, in its 10th year. We always sold out our on-site classes, and we also had cooking demos every weekend with people lining up for those as part of our tours, as sort of the culmination of our tours. But of course, that came to an end with COVID. So Linda is now on Instagram and doing a wide variety of classes, and you can check her out. You can find out information about all these programs right through the website, casanctuary.org.
I love everything you're doing, and it shows that if you have imagination, you can get through this. Again, you can be part of the Goat Games. I'm going to join because I do walk with Foxy and my other 3 dogs. Every day I try to at least 1.5 miles, and now I can raise money for Catskill Animal Sanctuary. You can do the same thing. Check it out. Excited because I got to tell you, after a day going live, doing all this stuff, sometimes I get a little lazy. I'll be honest with you. And what I want to do is sit down and eat some kale chips and watch some bad television. But I tell myself, I got to get out there. I got to exercise. And
got to do it for your mental health these days, you know.
Yeah, for
your mental health.
Yeah, so this will get me out because I'll know that I can actually help animals while I'm walking.
Good girl. You help animals every waking moment of your life, and you probably do it in your sleep too. I'm so grateful to you.
Well, you do the same thing, and we're going to get through this. And you know, the good news for those who are animal lovers who feel like, oh, you know, this is it's rough. First of all, we're keeping the vegan restaurants open through Support and Feed. In fact, Jane Unchained has a new show that just dropped yesterday on Amazon Prime. It's New Day, New Chef Support and Feed edition. So you can watch season 1, Support and Feed. You can watch season 2, New Day, New Chef Support and Feed edition. We work with Maggie Baird.
We will.
Billie Eilish's mother and Phineas's mother. And they make appearances on the show. It's very exciting. We have all sorts of famous vegans, Elaine Hendricks and Leslie Nichol, who plays Mrs. Patmore on Downton Abbey. We got all these fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna send some support your way. That's lovely.
Thank you.
One more thing you're doing.
Well, here's the thing is that together we can get through this and help people transition. This is a chance for people who are stuck at home to transition to vegan cooking. That's why I love the fact that you're doing this vegan cooking show. I love the fact that you're giving people, while you're doing stuff for your sanctuary to raise funds, like the goat games and like this
CAS Live.
CAS Live, but you're also helping people. I mean, people need to use this time to transform. You know?
Absolutely, because we are out of time. So it's really got to happen now. And we're doing what we can. We've always been a teaching sanctuary. This is an opportunity to deepen that because, as you said, you can't bring people here.
Yeah. And so let me ask you, sanctuaries in general, are you guys, one of the great things is that sanctuaries work together. So I have heard this from every sanctuary I've talked to, from the Animal Place and from a Happy Hen and from Indra Loka. And you guys have a way of supporting each other, which is really a model for civilized behavior. In fact, when the Impossible Foods CEO was asked on a major cable network, well, your key competitor, Beyond Meat, he said, I'm going to stop you right there. They're not our competitors. We both have the same goal, to transition to a plant-based food lifestyle for the world to save the planet from ecological apocalypse, or words to that effect. He said, we're on the same team. That was so evolved. And the reporter just didn't even know how to handle it. Wait, you're not competitors? You don't want to, it's not kill or be killed? So you're doing the same thing with these sanctuaries. Tell us about that.
Well, I would say that this collaborative model has really taken root in the last few years. It is a beautiful thing to see. And the biggest example, of course, was Goat to Meeting, where Sweet Farm could have just minimized their impact and done what they could manage, but instead decided to reach out to sanctuaries literally all around the country. But as you know, and I really enjoyed your interview just the other day, I feel like, with Rachel McChrystal of Woodstock.
Yeah.
There is a collaborative effort going on to invite farmers to surrender when they rather than depopulate or murder their animals, if the supply chain can't get them to slaughter at the proper time, then there's this beautiful effort by a coalition of sanctuaries trying to put our hands up and say we will take them. And even with goats,
here's an example of a hen who was saved from quote unquote depopulation, where the farmer actually called animal sanctuaries around California and said,
that was such a great story. That was a euphemism, if ever there was one. Depopulate, right? It sounds like birth control.
So awful.
And then next year, we wanted to pilot goat games because it's sort of technologically complex. Pilot it and work the kinks out, and it's working pretty flawlessly. So next year we can't wait to reach out to other sanctuaries and make it a true consortium. So that's the plan.
Well, great. And I'm going to sign up again. For those who are joining us, all I have to do is go to Goat Game and put in 71777.
Yeah, Goat Games to 71777, or go to our homepage at casanctuary.org, and right up there at the top on the banner you'll see Goat Games. You can click on it and it'll take you to a whole page that gives you everything you need to know.
And then when I walk, I can raise, let's say, $1,000 and
100,000. Jane, come on.
Well, one thing I've learned doing a lot of these fundraisers, if you set the goal too high,
I'm kidding you. I'm kidding.
But I think this is fantastic. Kathy, I love what you're doing. Everybody support these sanctuaries during this time. Yes, we also have to support vegan restaurants, which you can do through Support and Feed, but the sanctuaries are the vegan makers. People go to these sanctuaries. And I have talked to people till I was blue in the face who say, nah, I'm not going to go plant-based. One visit to the sanctuary.
That's it.
They walk out and
when a cow walks up on your face.
Yeah, they don't want to eat animals anymore. So it's so important. Kathy Stevens, you're my hero. I love you. Carry on.
I love you too. Right back at you. Ditto. Got a vegan world to make.
Exactly. Talk soon.
Bye.